Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's session of the analysis. If you cannot hear me clearly, please indicate in the comment section. Okay, so I'm sure everybody here can hear me clearly. So good morning, Mr. Wolabi, and the rest of that. So today is Thursday, the 10th of October, 2024. Thursday, 10th October, 2024. Like we all know, we'll be having the pre-London analysis of which we are doing right now. Um, so what do we have in the market today? What are the fundamentals events that we have available in the market today? Now, the whole news we have today in the market is just USD news, which is going to be released by 1:30, which is going to be released by 1:30. Now, this news is going to be pretty dicey. Now, the reason is we're going to be having the CPI by 1:30. We're also going to have unemployment claims by 1:30. We're going to have the CPI by 1:30, and we are also going to have unemployment claims by 1:30. So why I say this is going to be pretty dicey is the fact that it is the fact that we have two high impact news on the same day, the same timing. So if NFA comes out, if CPI rather comes out to be positive for dollar and non-farm payroll comes out to be negative on dollar, it will give a lot of unstable moves in the market. Like there will be moves that are not stable at all in the market that will experience due to this effect. Due to this effect, there are many moves that will be experienced in the market that won't show stability. So today is going to be a very tough one, a very dicey one. But then still we're going to be meeting by 1:15 to feed the news live. So don't miss out by 1:15. So we're going to be having CPI and non unemployment claims. So having said this, Let's move over. Good morning, ma'am. Let's move over to the technical side. So please see you everybody by 1:15 today for CPI live reading. So let's move over to the technical side of things to see the possibilities we have in the market today, of which I'm going to be starting off from the dollar index. I'll be starting off from the dollar index. So let's see, what do we have shaping up on the dollar index? Started off from the daily / 4 hours time frame. I can see clearly that the DXY has been on a very strong bullish momentum to the top. I can see a lot of bullish momentum to the top because take a look at what has been happening here. We're pulling down from this angle on this market. And what is happening from right here, we had a break and we start pulling. Market started pulling to the top. So we've had a lot of bullish momentum. Going down to the 4 hours, we can see the patterns that is being created. We can see the higher high, the higher low, the higher high, the higher low, the higher high, the higher low, the higher high pattern. So the market has been creating higher highs and higher lows consistently on this market, showing us that we should be expecting more momentum, more force, and more tendencies to the market to go to the top than to the downside. That is what is going to be on the market. So we'll be looking for more buyers and sellers on this market as it stands. We'll be expecting more buyers than sellers on this market as it stands, especially this morning. I don't know what CPI is going to bring out until it's almost time for CPI. But especially this morning, we'll be expecting more buyers than sellers. So as it stands, the market on the 1 hour is currently on a increasing phase, of which we want to see a break and a pull to the top from right here. We want to see a break and a top from right here. We want to see a break to the top right here. That's what we'll be expecting from right here. So going down to the 30 minutes and also to the 1 hour. This is a retest. So we're going to be expecting bullish move on DXY. I'm going to be expecting a bullish move on DXY actually. So I may go in for more buyers than sellers on DXY this morning. That is what I'm going to do. More buys because of this rejection we are having. It tends to last for a time. More buyers. Okay, so having said this, let's go to other currency pairs so that we get to see what we should be expecting from every other currency pair. Firstly, GBP USD. So what has GBP USD been doing? Now, I had an analysis on GBP USD, and I think the market is still respecting that analysis. So let me do a very quick one on that. Now, this analysis, GBP USD has been on a very strong area of daily resistance, a very strong daily support rather. We've been on a very strong area of daily support, of which there's high tendency that market is going to respect this area of daily support and break below it. Because take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is a higher high. It is a higher low. This is a higher high. This is a higher low. This is a higher high, higher low. Right here, higher high. What are we having here? Higher low. So it's even very possible that when the news come out, you might end up pulling to the top. So I'm just giving analysis ahead of the CPI. I might end up pulling to the top from right here. Why? Because from this spot right here, you can already see that we are on a very strong area of daily support. So this is a very strong area of daily support, and markets have shown to be respecting this area of daily support. You can see we are failing to break. So each time market pulls to this area, each time market pulls to this area of daily support, we're always seeing rejection from this area. So it's very possible that CPI news will pull this because daily is also bullish as well. Daily is bullish as well. Okay, when we get there, okay. Can you all hear me clearly now, please? Gift, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, but it comes high and goes down
Oh,
again.
okay. Sorry,
Is
I think it
is
should be the network. Okay.
okay.
I think it should be the network. So what I can spot here is the fact that GU is on a very strong area of daily support. Sorry, I think it's network, guys. It should be network. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes, man. GU is on a very strong area of daily support. So on support, we are looking for buys. And we've been rejecting this area for the past few days. For the past few days, I can spot GU strongly rejecting this area. This is showing us that even when the CPI news is being released, it's possible the CPI it's going to be positive, negative on dollar. Let's take a look at this as well. For now, dollar is bullish though, but upon the CPI release, we might be negative on dollar. We've been respecting this trend line. This is like a fake out right here. Watch when market tapped into this, it respected. This like a fake out had to come back into the trend line. It's coming down again to the trend line, and we are seeing signs that it is respecting this trend line to pull to the top. And if this move happen on GU, we're going to be making nothing less than 200 or something pips from this. We're going to be making about 317 pips if this move happens as anticipated and as stated right here. So it's going to be a very long move to the top. A very, very long move to the top. So it's one move that you wouldn't want to miss as a trader as well. Because actually I've been anticipating this move for the longest period of time, so that I don't get to miss on this because it's actually a trade I'll be interested in taking when I see signs that the market is ready to pull towards the top. So you don't want to miss this move. So let's stay active. Come online once it's 1:15 for CPI news live trading, so that we'll take advantage of all of this. So dollar index, that is what I'm spotting from right here on the dollar index. Okay, so a very quick one before we move. Oh, so let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see what is happening on the 4 hours on this pair. So 4 hours, what has been happening is the fact that we've been having multiple signs of rejection. I can see that we are having multiple signs of rejection from right here. Take a look at the rejection on GU. We're creating lower low. Look at the impulse, lower high. Look at impulse again, lower low, a lower high. Look at the impulse, lower low, lower high. Look at the impulse. But what is happening right here? You can see the range. And anytime the market ranges like this, especially on a particular zone, it shows us that the trend pulling the market down is becoming weak. Hence, we might be expecting a new change of trend towards the top. So swing structure for the daily time frame, we are bullish. So we might end up having more pulls towards the top than towards the downside. So I'm going to be strong and it's anticipating buys on GBPUSD. I can see rejection here already. So I'm going to be strongly anticipating these buys on GBPUSD. So like I said, it's a trade you don't want to miss. So please stay active. Stay active so that you don't get to miss these trade opportunities. Stay active so that you don't get to miss them because this is going to be a lot if captured. It's actually going to be a lot. So let's stay active. So very quickly right here, let's move to a different pair. Let's move to Euro USD. Then I'm going to analyze USD CHF or any of that before we call it a day. So what is happening on Euro USD? Let's go to the 4 hours time frame as well. So Euro USD, I can also spot clearly that we've been on this downtrending market where we've been creating lower lows, lower high, a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and this right here. So we've been on a very strong downtrending market. But then what am I expecting? I'll be expecting a possibility for a break to happen towards the top. There'll be tendencies that the market is going to break towards the top, to pull towards the top, and we continue to the top. So let's stay actively and anticipate this movement as it happens towards. Yeah, it's network. Hope you can all hear me now. It's network. I'm sure my voice is back. Whoever is talking from the background, your voice is also very cracky from this area here. It's very cracky.
Yes, sir, we can hear you now.
Okay, okay. Mm, yeah, okay. So we're expecting a pull towards the top. So uh let's see what happens right here. We might end up coming here, having a break and pull towards the top. So everything is going to shape up when it's few minutes to what's the name? CPI. So as I'll always advise, if you are a trader, don't take any trade, especially when there is a high impact news like CPI and the rest. Hold on for the news first before you pick any trade because you might end up taking a trade now. It might end up ranging, and during CPI time you get a big loss. So it's very important for you to wait patiently to see what does this current CPI has tendency of doing. Then you take advantage of these things to make money. You take advantage of these things to make money from the chart. So I'm going to consider two more pairs. Then I'll call it a day. One is going to be gold. I'll be considering the XAUUSD and BTCUSD. So let me consider the BTCUSD very quickly. So BTCUSD is pretty nice. Now, I'll be expecting bullish move from BTCUSD. Now, why is this? Let's do a little bit of a deeper analysis on this. Now, reason is take a look at this area right here. Um, from this area right here on BTC USD, we saw that the trend changed from here. We became very bullish from here, right? We had a break of structure here that changed the direction of this market. And after having a break of structure, where was the level that created the break of structure? The level that created this break of structure was down here. It was down here. Hence, this wasn't a proper retest. This move that you have down here wasn't a proper retest. That is why I saw that the market had to pull to the top. And what is happening? The market is currently retesting here to pull up. So you should be expecting a pull to the top on BTC USD. We're going to have a pull to this area first. Going to have a pull to this area first, the 61993 area. Then secondly, we're going to have a pull to this area as well, the 6360081 area. So those are the areas I'm going to be expecting a pull to on BTC USD. So BTC USD is bullish. BTC USD is so bullish. So we should be anticipating more bullish moves than bearish move on BTC USD from what we can spot from right here. So I'm going to be bullish on BTC USD. So I think that answers our question. I think from here we can move further. So I'm going to be bullish on BTC USD, just like I stated right here. So you can also look for more bullish moves than bearish moves on BTC USD. As we can see, the trend is more bullish than it is bearish. So is there any other question, please, before we call it a day? Okay, lastly, let me consider gold. And gold, we're going to end up here from gold. Let me consider gold lastly. So XAUUSD, what is happening on gold? Gold is bearish. I think I got to see this analysis since last week when we broke below this structure. So gold is bearish, but currently now we are seen to be more like on a very strong area right here. So we're approaching a very strong area right here, which can turn things bearish on gold. We're approaching a very strong area right here, which things could become bearish from that particular area right there. So bullish on gold, but we might be expecting some bearish moves shortly on it. So just stay active till when the CPI news is out, or till when we come live to trade the CPI live. Stay active till that time, because this is so as because so that you don't end up picking the wrong trades, you don't end up picking the wrong direction as well with the market. So let's wait for CPI news and we'll trade live all together. That is what I'm going to advise. We will wait for CPI, then we can trade live from there. Okay, everybody, thank you all for staying up on today's analysis. Remember, we'll be meeting by 1:15 to trade the news live. 1:15 to trade the news live. So you don't want to miss that. Stay active, come around, and we'll have a great time trading the news together. Thank you, everybody.